You know, I realize Jamaican people do not take excuses. They're one race that if you're supposed to do something for them, just do it. Excuses is a myth. Yeah? I'm telling you, if you're supposed to do something for a Jamaican person and then you couldn't do it, you say, you know what? I couldn't come because I just found out I had cancer. You think anybody else would say, you know, oh, sorry to hear that. Oh my God. Jamaicans say, why? I saw me salt. I saw me salt. But you don't have the cancer. No, but you have the cancer upon the day when me ask you to do something for me. Me salt. Me salt, man. Nah, man, me salt.
Ladies, if you suck your man cocky, and your man coming in your mouth, if you spit it out, that's child abuse. Swallow it. Ready?
Boom. Hope you find that funny. Done now. Boom. Back like cook crack. You get me? Main subject today. You get me?
Black Pound Day.
Black Pound.
Yeah.
You get me, Carl? Just want to know.
Yeah.
About the whole. That's my brother's thing, obviously. I think you got a shop now or something.
Westfield.
Like,
yeah.
To the start of
yeah, thank you. So basically, like, before my son was born, I must have been in the hood, innit? And I must have said to my brethren's older brother, I'm going to divulge everything now. I've never really said this, but my brethren Gavin from Badrick, his older brother Simon, I must have mentioned it to him back in 2000, and my son was born in 2008. So it might have been 2007. And I must have said to him, like, Rah, could you imagine a day where we supported black businesses? You get me? And he was like, yeah. So it was a inspirational, thought-provoking idea, but I didn't really have the resources to bring it into fruition.
2007, right?
Yeah, or make it happen. Do you understand? So boom, put that aside now. When the George Floyd thing happened, but before George Floyd, you had the Eric Garner thing. And obviously we had Tamir Rice. We had the lady. Who's the lady's name?
Sandra Bland.
Sandra Bland. Yeah, you had Tamir Rice, you had Sandra Bland. And you had a few others that died at the hands of the police. You get what I'm saying?
Mark Duggan.
And then when Mark Duggan, bringing it to the UK, do you understand? But when the American thing happened with Eric Garner, I must have wrote a tune in it called Can't Breathe. So I done my tune Can't Breathe, and that was my way of protesting.
George Floyd.
Yeah? No, but before George Floyd.
So Eric Garner couldn't breathe as well?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. So when Eric Garner got murdered, he was telling the police officer, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. Again, another one. You get me? Another spill. But he was telling the police officer, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. You get me? So that was kind of, for me, that touched me like, raw. How you not listening to my
someone saying they can't breathe? Do you understand?
Like, for me, with my cousin, I'm playing with my cousin. If my cousin says I can't breathe,
that's a tap out.
Boom, tap out. You understand? My man saying I can't breathe, but you're still on him. So anyway, so I did a tune where it was called I Can't Breathe, and it was me playing Eric Garner. I can't breathe. Scream at the top of my lungs, I can't speak. My thoughts are accelerating the rate of my heartbeat. Officer, can't you see that I'm shaking my arms, feet? Manual strangulation is my fate and I'm grasping. Hate and discriminate because I'm labeled the dark skin. If you ain't, and it goes on. You get me? I'm drunk right now, so I can't remember everything.
Yeah.
But it's a mad thing. So I done that tune now, put it out on Spotify, and that was the thing. So 6 years later, that was in 2014. 6 years later, George Floyd's died now, but he's saying the same thing. I can't breathe. So I'm like, what's this? So I've done a video now where in the video I'm playing Eric Garner, but in the video, I'm playing George Floyd, but in the tune I'm playing Eric Garner. Do you understand? So I brought all of that together, yeah, and that tune got about 150,000, 200,000 views, whatever. You get me? But that put me in the argument it put me in the situation in the right way where I could now leverage off of what I've put out as a song and speak my thing. Do you understand? So from there now, I'm like, you know what? Black Pound Day.
Exactly.
This is what it is. You get me? I announced it, and Black Pound Day is basically like, rah, do you know what? We need to focus on economics.
Yes.
We need to focus on the marching thing's all good, but the marching thing only lasts a certain time. We need something that has sustainability. So Black Pound Day, an idea that I had in 2013 before my son was born.
2007.
2007. Do you understand, Spray?
But I've done my research, bro.
Yeah, thank you. Before my son was born, I'm like, raw. What I
my
mentioned
daughter
to my
was
brother's
born.
older brethren,
My
I'm
daughter
going to
was
bring
born
back now, because now I've got the resources. I've got the know-how. I know that this thing can work. I'm going to bring it forth now, and this is the thing. And obviously, Vicky comes into the thing now, Spray's sister, where when I mention the thing now, Vicky's sending me fucking... she's sending me businesses. She's sending me things like, rah, look at this thing, look at that thing. You get me? So I'm like, rah. What I said to Vicky,
Pick up Vicky, man.
don't even mention that right now. Right now, I just want to know who's on it. I just want to know who's down with the Black Pound Day thing. First Saturday of every month, we support black businesses and we build up the thing. You get me? So I said to her, rah, delete that comment because she put it on the comment. I said, leave that where it is. Let's just see who's down with the movement. Yeah? So after time now, I've seen that Lady Leisha, fucking doctor.
She just got nicked, you know, for some gay shit.
Shut up.
Let me not start.
Yeah.
That was current affairs.
Is it?
I saw it.
What happened?
Vicky keeps sending me videos.
What happened? What happened? Tell me.
She's sending me videos. You get me? She got nicked for some lesbian thing, but I don't know. Boom, go on.
Yeah, so obviously, people might not know, but for those that know, we know that Lady Leisha is on the woman thing. You get me? Yeah? So what Spray's saying is nothing new.
Yeah.
She's on the woman thing. You get me?
I think she's supposed to have got nicked for stalking the girl.
Is it? Yeah. So that happened now.
Big
But
up Lady Leisha, you get
she
me?
left a
Moving
comment.
like a real bad boy.
She left a comment.
Stalking.
She left a comment.
We know that's mad.
She left a comment under my post where I was saying like we need to focus on economics because the marching thing's good, but after the marching, what are you doing? Like, there's nothing that comes after that.
You're styling respect.
Yeah. So
standing
same
He said,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. So after the marching, it's like, bro, what are we really doing though? Because
what's going on.
Fecky
That's
was at the march.
You get me?
Fecky was at the march.
Fam, Bear Man was
Bear
at the
Man,
march.
Mega is at the march.
Mega's a madman, but
Everyone's at the
there's
march.
man thinking that they're at the march talking to a village as well. But
Yeah.
they're
But
mental.
the
You get
march
me?
thing only lasts so long, fam.
Worst of the village is down there. There's bare maniacs down there. You get what I'm saying there? But
Fam, the march thing only lasts so long. For
I
my
know
thing,
Megs ain't going to the next one.
no way. Yeah, because obviously he had whatever he had with the white brother.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
He goes to
the march thing is all good. Don't get me wrong; it's necessary.
Sharp, Scotland went there. He got recalled. You get me? They
Who's
recalled
Scotland?
Oh,
Who's
no.
Scotland?
Wayne Scotland.
Is it? I don't even know
Quickly
that.
sent him back to jail.
Is it?
Being
Yeah,
that
that's
black
mad.
what lives? You're black. Your life
Really?
don't matter. Back to the prison for this.
Can you get sent back for that?
Back.
Yeah,
Recorded,
yeah, of course, of course.
For
You get
going
me?
to a
Recalled.
protest.
100%.
Recalled. You get what I'm saying? Recalled. Remember Dutch? Remember they were trying to recall Dutch and all that. But yeah, now big up Big Brother. Wayne.
Yeah, but ain't you allowed? You're right. Sorry to just go into that, but like,
No,
what is it
no.
because of who you're?
He got recalled. You're not.
Is
it's
it?
Not, yeah, he's probably in his thing. You're just not supposed. Like you know when it's.
Yeah, that's the liberty, though.
You're not supposed to be around. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe
whatever.
the be around there.
Whatever
You
Yeah.
get me?
it is,
Yeah.
They pulled it.
They
on
pulled
him.
it up. They pulled it up on him.
pulled it
Yeah.
on him. You get what I'm
You
saying?
get me? So my thing was, as Fecky, Mega, all
Big
of
up
them,
respect though. Oh my.
all of them that was doing the marching thing. Well, my thing was like, raw. I'm thinking ahead of that because I've been in this black power thing for a while. You get me? So I know what the elders are saying. One time I listened to an elder. He said, "Look, all marching does is make your calves big." Because after marching, do you understand? What are you doing? Do you know what I'm saying? And it's evident that after the march, what is man doing? So all it does is make your calves big. And don't get me wrong, not trying to diminish the marching thing, but you know what it is. So after the marching, I'm like, you know what? Fuck the marching. Let's focus on black businesses.
Bare people's
Yeah.
at the march. I'm not even gonna.
Everyone
stop
was
there.
at the march, bro.
I had more names, but I'm
Yeah,
gonna stop.
everyone.
I'm gonna stop.
Wherever, who it is,
I'm
Craze
gonna
24,
stop. No, I'm gonna stop.
Mega,
There
fucking,
was Megs. Brother, what makes the come on there? You're going mad.
what's his name?
Bear them.
But everyone was at the march.
many.
Do you understand?
Gal as well, that's
and
what
there's
I'm saying.
nothing wrong with marching. Everyone's at the stage that they're. Everyone's at the stage that they're at. You know, from where they're at. But obviously, because I've been in.
went to just put it on the gram though as well.
Yeah,
Come
because I've
on.
been in this thing for long. I know the marching thing's one thing, but really and truly, if we want to do like sustainable
No,
change,
just respect. Don't just march though. You get me?
yeah, no
They
respect, yeah.
Push out. You get me? Can't
Yeah.
see something.
Especially I like what they do with the school stuff as well. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
like
they
they go
push
to
out
make
as well,
sure
'cause I
that the
see
kids
something
are
where-
safe at the school and all of that.
Some Asda in country or something, they must have bonged the youth, you get me, and knocked him out and all that, but they pushed that up there like,
Really?
yeah, and when the girl got, like, they push out, you get what I'm saying?
no,
They
respect does
push
his
out
thing.
and they want to hear apologies from families and you get what I'm saying? Him and Easy, big up Easy, but
Yeah.
But the other marchers though are mental.
Yeah, I mean, it serves its purpose for what it is, but if we want something,
It raises
su-
awareness.
it raises
We need to-
awareness, and that's all it does.
Yeah.
But if we want something sustainable, let's have it right. We've
Yeah.
got to
Money
We need
in
to
our-
start
in our
making
pockets.
movements.
Come on,
Everybody
bro.
else
Come
looks
on.
after
Everyone's-
themselves.
Come on, bro.
Do you get what I'm saying? The Chinese do it.
Talk the talk,
The
fam.
Russians do it.
They
Do
took,
you get what I'm
yeah,
trying
and
to
a
say?
lot
The
of them,
Gringaskins
and you
do
know
it.
what I noticed as well, guys, as well. What I wanted to speak about with that black pound, yeah, is the fact that so much people make money off of our pound. We don't actually have that much pounds, but yet still everybody makes a living off of our
Pound cream.
So I do my nails, yeah, and I've been doing them for years, and I'm yet to see. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't
They're
know.
Chinese people
Yeah,
doing
but
the nails.
yeah. So
I'll
if
say
it's
it for you.
I don't know if it's they're
I'll say the
Chinese
wrong
or no,
thing
but
for
I
you.
don't know if they're Chinese, Vietnamese, or
Chinese.
wherever. But yeah,
Chinese.
just say they're Chinese. Yeah. I've never seen a Chinese woman come in and get her nails done
From you.
from the nail shop.
Chinese people.
So the nail shop is full of Chinese people.
Exactly. Yeah, it's all
and
Chinese
black
people.
women
It's all
and
black
white
people.
Do you
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
I've
Yeah,
never
nails.
seen their own go
Come in and do.
and do nails.
Have you ever seen a
So
Chinese?
they don't make money. So they're making money off of our pound.
You know why? 'Cause
When
they know
I
how
go,
to do it to themselves.
when I go Blue Mountain for my hard food and stuff like that, and all of my seasonings and everything, once again, it's not the color of my skin, and I do not see their own people who are at the till buying in the shop. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we have to know what we're doing.
What
like,
we're doing, pattern up.
We have
Have
to
you ever
know
seen
what
a
we're
Chinese
doing.
funeral? Have you ever seen a Chinese funeral?
No.
Yeah, when it comes to black people, we know what we do.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Funeral, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
You never seen a Chinese funeral. You never see Chinese people out there like that. Do you understand? Because their thing's pattern. Like I said, when I brought up Black Pound Day,
Big up the
Chinatown.
Chinaman them though.
No one says nothing about Chinatown. Chinatown is a town that is Chinese. When you go in there, duck, whatever you order. You
Dog,
understand?
dog, cat.
Dog, whatever it is. Do you understand? But you never really see
Bat.
them. You never really see them
Batsuit.
fucking. You never really see them like patting up their thing. Like, do you understand? In the
Now,
sense
big up the
that,
Chinaman them though.
Big
cause
them up,
I
big
got
them
the-
up. But
No,
even
they
if
did
you
the
go
Paul
into,
Martins is the best Chinese in the
100%.
world.
but even when you go to Chinese restaurant,
Batsuit.
yeah, I've never seen them eating sweet and sour
That's
chicken.
what I'm saying. You never see
They
them
always
themselves.
eating steamed vegetables with whatever. Like I just feel like what gets sold to us is different.
Now, they eat
Do you
their own
understand what
food
I'm
in my
saying?
Chinese store.
They eat. You see them with the sweet
Yeah,
and
you
sour
see
and
them,
all
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, come on,
don't get me
my
wrong.
Chinese is
But
the
like I'm
best
saying,
Chinese in the
yeah,
world.
you don't really see them patting out the thing. Some people do, some people don't. But you never really see them in their own stores or their own food shops buying their own thing. It's usually us. Do you know what I'm saying? So Chinatown is
And
a
most
place
hair product shops
that
as well.
endorses their own nationality in the UK,
Yeah,
but
Chinatown.
they're not from the
They're
UK.
different Chinatowns.
They're not from the UK. Do you understand? So when
When
I
you got the Jewish in, I'm going mad. I can't say that. No, I'm joking. You got the Jewish in
Stamford
as
Hill.
well.
yeah, Stamford Hill,
You get
gold
what I'm
is
saying?
green and that. Yeah,
Like, they got their own
they
community.
got their own thing.
Yeah,
Sainsbury's,
their
you
own
looking at
butchers,
Sainsbury's
their
and
own
their
everything.
thing.
Yeah.
Pattern.
So why can't we do that? Yeah.
Even in
I saw them paying with paper.
Poplar. They've got
Poplar.
Asian school.
Yeah.
They've got a school for the Asians. And remember, Poplar's like an Asian. They've got their own school as well. You know what I'm saying? Everyone looks after their. So the black people, that we just want to shoot each other.
Yeah,
and stab
we're on
each
the
other.
madness.
We're mental.
So we need to kind of pattern up our thing, and that's what Black Pound Day is about. It's about focusing back, not on the marching, because what I said was, yeah, fists in the air is all good. We
Lot of
have
respect,
all the
man.
nations there. You understand? But eventually your fists have to come down, bro. When you go home, Your fist ain't in the air no more. So I'm saying when it comes down, you put it in your pocket and you support black businesses. Because that's a way of us bringing the longevity to the movement. Do you understand? Whereby you basically bring a way of taking your protest into a lifestyle. Do you understand? So it's not just a protest anymore, it's a lifestyle where you support black businesses and you continue that.
Do you know what it is though? Because obviously I always play devil's advocate and
Yeah.
everyone gets in the comments and gets onto me and all that. But I'm just going to say to you, yeah, that's all good, yeah, supporting black businesses, yeah. But then after we support the black businesses, what did the black businesses do to then put their earnings and what back into the black community?
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
100%.
'Cause it's all good
Supporting them,
but are they supporting us back?
Well, this
You
is
get what I'm
well.
Well, I
Before
feel
you go-
I feel like by doing that we're creating generational wealth.
Yeah, but we're making wealth for them.
That's what I mean.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Yeah.
we're
I'm saying,
making
what are they doing to-
we're making it for our people
No,
because
for their people, for them. But I'm
I hear
saying,
what
what
you're
are they doing? He knows what I'm saying.
I hear what you're
Oh,
saying.
okay.
You can't just, all right, we're giving you the money, but then what are you doing?
What
You're
are you
now
doing?
giving
Yeah.
the money back to the white people that's above you. So what's that? I'm giving you.
No, but I feel
I'm
like-
paying my black pound to you, play to you, and then your black pound is now going to the white people there above you. So what are you gonna do? It's all good, we'll support the black businesses, but black businesses should be doing something to support the black community.
100%.
Do you get what I'm saying?
100%.
In return
100%.
for us supporting black, because that's what they do. Like
But I
the
feel like-
Chinese, that's what they do. They
Yeah,
support
I
the
hear that.
community.
Yeah, yeah, they
It's not
help
just,
each other.
Oh yeah, like the money goes back into the community. It's not
Yeah,
just,
there should be
yeah,
something,
and then
but-
we just keep it to ourselves and go buy 2 weed and you're not put on 2 dance and you know the black people. You know,
It's got to be more than
You
that.
get me?
Yeah, 100%.
You get what I'm saying?
100%. And that's the
That-
questions.
that's- yeah, that's
I've
the-
had those
yeah.
questions, bro.
Do money transfer
But
back
it's
to
easy-
yard and
I've had those questions like, what are the black community doing for? But I think the
not
first
just
stage.
the black businesses. There
No,
needs to be
no.
something
I hear
set
you.
up
The
to
first
go back
stage
into the
is
community.
us supporting
think-
black businesses.
yeah.
That's the first thing. You have to support black businesses, fam. Because that's the businesses that are gonna hire your niece or your nephew or whatever. Do you understand? When they get big, they're gonna hire.
It's a
people
trickle
from
down.
their
It's a
own
trickle
communities.
down
It's a
effect.
trickle-down effect.
And it also is. It's like it's also each one teach one, and it's inspiring others to do it as well. Like if they see their own doing it like that, then they will do it as well. Do you know what I mean? And with money comes power. And I just feel like in the black race, we need more ownership. Do you understand? Every time someone speaks out a line or something, think that's it, they're done for. Do you understand? If you had your own outlets and your own people doing that, you wouldn't even need to be going through that. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like we need to build as a whole. But because it's so far spaced out and it's, it's very individualistic, the first thing you're going to do is help your own anyway. So you can't really knock people for helping them and their family. Do you understand what I'm saying? But it starts with one, and if everybody was doing it, then they could be taking care of each
Big
other.
up Solomon.
Do you get me?
One thing
that's not
Solomon
solid.
said. One thing Solomon said that resonated was, okay, charity starts at home.
Yeah.
Doesn't end there.
No,
solid
100%.
story,
Big
Yeah,
him
he
up.
said
I'm
that
pissed
charity
that I
starts at
missed
home,
it. Yeah.
But it doesn't end there. You get what I'm saying? And that resonated still because I got that. Because it
100%.
does start at home, but then it
does.
doesn't end there.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like you need to,
Yeah, you need to pattern the thing. So, yeah, so for Black Pound Day, my thing was like, when our fists come out the air, they go in our pocket, support black businesses, longevity thing. First Saturday of every month is Black Pound Day, where we support black
Okay,
businesses.
because I was
Yeah.
going to
Love
say that
that.
to you. When
Yeah.
is the pound day?
Yeah.
If it's just once a year, that's where.
No,
we're
that's
fucked.
almost like saying why for that.
So,
You get
yeah.
me? That's
So
dead.
every time on the first of the month.
First Saturday of every month is Black Pound Day. Literally, we just had it fucking yesterday.
other day, yeah.
You understand?
Not
Which
yesterday,
is,
but the other
you
day
know,
as well.
which is the Saturday Black Pound Day, where people.
And that's another thing as well, like why I feel like we should have our own businesses more, because we're literally, what do you call that? If so many cultures are eating off of just what we buy, what we consume, imagine if it was our own. Do you understand what I'm saying? Where we would be.
Let me comment on that. So black people spend
40-something
300 billion a year.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the stat. 300 billion a year, yeah, on consumerism. Do you understand? That's how much we're spending. So imagine we could funnel some of that 300 billion into black businesses.
exactly.
You understand? So that's my thing. Like, we need to funnel some of that money into black businesses, and then we'll start seeing results. Because the moment you start spending on black businesses, a lot of the things we argue and complain about start to fall away. Crime. Do you understand? All of these things that kind of people see as fucking up the black community, yeah, we start to see that this 300 billion that comes into the community starts to kind of, you know, make up for some of that loss that we have through, you know, the crime and all of that kind of stuff, you know? So the more we support black businesses, the more that black businesses are able to provide opportunities for young black people
And-
to actually
sorry.
make something happen for ourselves. Do you understand?
And the whole thing, what you're saying about the fist up and all that,
Yeah.
is power to the people.
Yeah.
That's what originally the thing was. And
Yeah.
the more you spend with black people, you give the power to the people.
That's right.
As well. Do you get what I'm trying to say? The power comes back to us. Do you know what I mean?
That's
Like,
right.
It's not just walking around power to
Power
the
to the fist, because that's all
That's
good.
giving
Like,
the
put
power
your
to
hand
the
in the air. That only lasts for a certain amount, fam. The real power,
Got him to start again.
the real power is what you're able